Hello and welcome back. This will be the first Storytime video. To do this video, it will be assumed you've watched the original introduction for the Storytime. If you haven't seen that video, go and watch it now as it is essential. Now, for the best effects of this video, I suggest you start fully clothed and with some items in your pockets. This video will have themes of being robbed and of betrayal. If that's too intense for you, I would suggest clicking off now. With all that said and done, I want you to start staring into the spiral and slow your breathing. In, hold for a moment, and out. Going down as I count down from 5 to 1. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Story time. You are walking through downtown on your way home from a busy day when you hear a call from behind you. "Excuse me, could you help me please?" You turn around to see a girl with long, dirty blonde hair, freckles on her face, and a pair of sky blue eyes. You ask the girl what the matter is, and she responds, "I was on my way home when I got mugged. Could you please help me get my stuff back?" As you consider what the girl has said to you, you believe that the best course of action would be to get the police. You inform her of this, but she looks into your eyes, and suddenly you awake the idea that you are the only one who can help this girl, and rephrase your wording to say that you'll help first. You ask her where she was robbed, and she points you in a direction and says, "This way," as she starts to lead you by your hand. You follow her through alleys and streets, not really stopping to question anything, until you notice that you have made it to the more bad side of town. You finally decide to ask her what she was doing in this area. She turns and looks into your eyes, and a sense of calm comes over you as she says, "It's not important. What's important is I got robbed, and you're really being my hero by helping me." As she says this, a new feeling of pride comes over you, and no longer concerned about the reason, you press forward, determined to help this young girl. You and your new friend continue the search, looking up and down until you end up in a dark alley with a single light above. At this point, it is well and truly dark out, and you finally begin to feel nervous about the whole situation. As she is about to lead you into the darkness, you stop and tell her you think it's time to give up and tell the police. She turns back to you and says, "Perhaps you're right." As she looks into your eyes, you start to feel unsettled by her calm, and try to step away, but you can't, as your eyes become fixed on hers. "What's wrong?" she asks. You respond nervously that you can't move. "Yes, that does happen when people look into my eyes." You suddenly are struck by the realization that you are not the hero but the victim. As you have this realization, she starts to speak. "Just keep looking into my eyes and let go. Just relax. You can trust me." You try to resist, but the feeling washes over you and you start to relax. "Now, I'm going to count from 10 to 1. And on 1, you are going to be completely obedient to me." You let out a quiet, please no, as she starts to count down, and you feel the inevitable coming. 10, 9, 8, falling under my control. 7, 6, 5, halfway there. 4, 3, 2, 1, sleep. As she says it, you feel your mind change. All you want is to do as this girl tells you. Very good. You look so cute like that. Now put all your valuables on the ground for me. You feel the words, yes, mistress, leave your lips. As you start to take all your belongings and place them on the ground in front of her. As you finish placing all your items down, you find yourself standing straight, waiting for more instructions. The girl looks at all your belongings and says, I think you can give a little more. Strip off all your clothing and place it down nicely folded if you don't mind. You once again find yourself saying, yes, mistress, and following her orders, removing clothing and folding it up before placing it down in front of her. Finding you have no ability to resist, nor do you have any desire to try, placing all your clothing down before returning to a neutral position. That's better, but I think I would prefer you on your knees, so kneel. Just as commanded, you say yes, mistress, before kneeling onto the ground. You feel the rough concrete beneath your knees, but you do not worry about it, as all that is important is to obey. Much better, she says, as she places her hand on your chin to make you look up into her eyes. Now, listen closely. You're going to walk home with a nice big smile on your face now, and you will not tell anyone about what happened today. But you are going to bring more people to me, so that I can have more nice things. Understand? You nod your head and say, yes, mistress. Very good. Go on then. You rise to your feet, and just like ordered, you walk home with a smile on your face and without your clothing, feeling the cold air on your skin and the pavement under your feet. By the time you finally make it home, you are exhausted and fall to the ground. As your mind returns to you, the embarrassment and fear about what just happened sinks in, which is swiftly led by the horror that not only will you have to go through this again, but you will be luring others to this fate. Story time over. Welcome back. I hope you enjoyed this, and if you did, please like, subscribe, and tell me how you felt. Until next time.